Hey guys, welcome back to I Don't Even Know podcast. I'm Em. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm here because the sex lives of college girls just got canceled, or it was announced a couple hours ago. I needed time to process, and also it was announced right before I had to present my midterm, so I kind of forgot about it until a little bit ago. When I finished my work and I was like laying in my bed, I was like, oh shit. So I'm here to talk about that a little bit. Because of course I did episodes about season 3. I am newer to the fandom. I watched it in 2023, winter 2023, specifically because of Renee. That is why the show was on my list in the first place. And I did watch it knowing that she wasn't going to be in season 3. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain I did. So I still wanted to give a chance, and I'm so happy I did because I fell in love with her, all the characters. And even like last season, even though Renee wasn't in it as much, it did feel a little off at first. And it had its moments that it wasn't great. Overall, I really did enjoy season 3. Especially that finale. And here's the thing, I was expecting it to get canceled. I was, but then I was also trying to be like, no. Because like there's so many things I wanted them to touch on next season. And I think this is the type of show that could really go on for a long time. It's 20 minutes per episode. It's a comedy. And there are only like 10 episodes per season. Like, it could go on for quite a long time. And what I thought it was, well, I honestly didn't think it was going to get renewed. But I thought the best thing they could do was have a season for each college semester. I wanted to see them graduate college. Okay? And I think it's absolute bullshit that we didn't. Like, you're gonna make a show about college life and like having sex for the first time, like experimenting in your sexuality, like figuring yourself out, all that shit that we don't really get to see. You're gonna do a show about that and only have them go to the first semester of sophomore year. We're not even gonna go to like the second semester. We're not, like, I wanted to see them fucking graduate. Like, I knew that was not going to happen, but I was hopeful because like that's literally all I wanted. I honestly didn't even care if the show went to shit at some point. I just wanted to see them graduate. And specifically after last season, I was not ready to lose them. That fucking finale brought me to tears. And yeah, it did kind of feel like a series finale. And so I was a bit concerned. It was like it didn't necessarily really leave on a cliffhanger. It was like a well-rounded ending. So like I'm not as devastated because there wasn't a cliffhanger and we ended on decent terms. Like if there was an actual cliffhanger, I would be yelling. But there's still so many things I wanted to touch on. Like Casey's character development was so good. Like I wanted to see more of her. I wanted Leighton to come back, which I'm not even sure if she was going to. But I feel like maybe Renee would have returned for like the series finale. So I wanted that. I was so excited for season 4 because of Bella. I mean, that's why I was so excited for it. She finally came out as bi, and I've been waiting for that since season 1. And I saw the potential with her and Taylor, and I was rooting for them. And I really wanted Bella to experience her like new like finding like with Haley and like being in a relationship with her, especially now that her mom is supportive and said it's okay. I wanted to see that and see that different side of her because I think that will be so interesting to see it. And then eventually her develop feelings for Taylor. That's what I fucking wanted. I literally, season 4, I wanted to see Bella. Like, it's like, you're really gonna make us wait 3 fucking seasons to make her bisexual? and have her come out, and then you're gonna cancel it on us when we finally get it. It's like, that's crap. Like, what is wrong with Max? I mean, many fucking things. Like, honestly, I'm not even surprised, because they canceled... What shows have they canceled? To be honest, I don't know. The ones I do actually remember are, like, Gossip Girl reboot and PLL reboot. Those are the ones I know, because those are the one I watched. There are other ones, too, I'm pretty sure, but I can't think of them right now. And, like, I'm still bitter about those, of course. But I think with this one, those were both great and I enjoyed them. But this one was solid and had potential to go for a very long time. And it's like, I'm so upset. Like, I wanted to see more of them. Like, I wasn't ready to lose my family. I wasn't ready to lose the girls. Their friendship is so good, and they finally got to a really good place with Casey. And I wanted to see more of that. I wanted to see more of Casey, like, figuring out herself, because we still don't know a lot about her. And she was finally coming to terms with everything and really finding herself on her own. And I wanted to see more of that. I wanted to see Whitney figure out she's not straight, because there's no way she is straight. I mean, if she is, like, whatever. But I don't think she is. I feel like she's bi or pan or, like, something. I wanted her to, like, experiment with girls, because I wanted to see that. I wanted to see more. And, like, from what we got, I'm grateful, especially with Bella. And, like, it was actually confirmed that she's bi. She came out, and we had this great arc with her. And so, like, of course, I'm thrilled about that, and that's how it ended. But I wanted to see them fucking graduate. Literally, that's all I wanted with the show. Like I said, I didn't care if it turned into shit. I wanted to see them graduate. I wanted to see them do, like, all those things, and we're not getting it. And, like, I know now, I mean, I did, when I first read it, when I was in class about to fucking present, literally 2 minutes before they called my group up, I went on Twitter quickly and saw that. I was like, oh shit. I saw later, like, a little bit ago, when I actually, like, went back on to, like, read what they said, that Mindy is apparently looking for other channels, specifically Netflix, because she has, like, not a deal with Netflix, but a relationship with Netflix, and so it could get picked up. So, like, I'm not that hopeful, because usually when they say, oh, we're looking for different channels, it doesn't really work out. But because it's Mindy, I'm going to stay positive and hope for the best. I doubt it's going to happen, but you never know. And as long as we come back, I'm fine with whatever the fuck they do. And maybe Netflix is a better platform for them. I'm not really sure. I guess we'll see. I mean, it's going to take a while probably for us to figure out if it's getting renewed, if Netflix is going to save it. I mean, either they're going to announce that they do, or we're just never going to hear about it ever again. So I am holding out hope, because there is so much potential for them to, like, so many different storylines they could do, experiment with different things. Like, there's so much more story to tell. So, like, I'm going to hold out hope, but usually when shows do this, it doesn't. Like, or, like, when they say, oh, we're going to look for new channels, like, we got canceled, but don't worry, we're looking for new channels, it usually doesn't work. Like, the only time something like this worked, I think, was with, what's the show? Actually, I don't even know if it worked. Warrior Nun. I think it got canceled by Netflix and was, like, really highly rated. And then they're bringing it back for a movie. But then also I'm hearing things about some people aren't coming back and it's not the same. So I'm not really sure. And I haven't seen the show yet. So, like, I don't know how much this happens. Like, I know a lot of shows sometimes switch networks, but that's a little different, I think. Because it's not even like they got canceled. They just had to switch for some reason. So, I mean, I guess we'll fucking see, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm just so pissed off. Like, I feel like a part of the reason it happened was because of Leighton or Renee leaving. And I'm not, like, saying it's all that. It's just, I think some people, I know a lot of people stopped watching after that. It didn't feel the same, which I do agree. Something fell off without her. But it was still great. And I think with this show, it's different because, like, with drama, it doesn't necessarily have to make sense, but it sort of does. This is comedy. Like, it can be fucking dumb and still work. So that's why they could have gone for, like, 8 fucking seasons or however long to make them graduate. That's literally, I'm so mad. That's literally all I wanted was for them to graduate. And, like, fuck off. Like, I saw this coming since the beginning of the season, to be honest. And even before the season started airing, I had a feeling that this was going to happen. And especially because we hadn't heard about it. Like, it ended in January. Because I know it ended before I came back to school. Like, a week before I think I came back to my dorm for a second semester, I finished it. Or, like, the season ended. And this is my midterm week. And it's now getting announced that it's canceled. Like, it's been a hot minute. It's been a month and a half. Maybe more. Actually, I'm not really sure. But it's been a while. So, like, usually, after a month of not hearing something gets renewed, I lose hope. And I'm kind of like, okay, great. So, we're canceled. So, like, this isn't shocking to me. You know, like, there's some shows that, like, I find out get canceled and I'm floored. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, that's crazy. This isn't really one of them. Because I also, it's like, I don't know how it was doing during, like, while it was airing. I don't know the viewing. That was not brought up on Twitter. Like, I don't know how well it was doing. And I didn't really see it trending that much. So that could have been, I saw it trending with when Renee's last 2 eps, but after that, I didn't. So it's hard for me to say, like, obviously, I think it shouldn't have been canceled, but I would be more shocked if it was, like, the views and the ratings were insanely good. Like, that's why I was kind of shocked with Pretty Little Liars getting canceled. Like, first, the fucking cliffhanger. At least this didn't end on one, like I said. But it's also because I was seeing it was, like, #1 on Max, like, almost every week. And I was seeing a lot about it on my timeline on Twitter, which might be just because I follow more people who watched that. But I thought I followed a lot more people who watched this show. Like, during season 2, and, like, obviously I didn't watch it then, it was all over my timeline. All over. So, like, I feel like also them waiting quite a bit, like 2.5 years, or no, I think it was just 2 years, 2 years or something for the new season, or it honestly, actually, I don't even know, it could have been, like, more, probably did not help, but I don't know. It's like, I'm not shocked, but I'm upset. You know? So, yeah, that's that. I honestly, this episode's so short. I'm sorry. I just wanted to rant a little bit about it because I am, like I said, I'm not shocked, but I'm upset because they could have gone until they graduated. No problem. Like, they really could have done that. And it had potential. Like, the end of season 3 was really fucking solid. And I want to see more, and I'm not ready to lose them. And I'm going to stay positive and hope that they find a new network, even though I don't think they will. But yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here. So thank you so much for listening. Sorry it was short. Sorry it was a mess. And I will see you guys soon.